Alright. We're back. Did you miss me? I missed you. Okay, there it is. So, as I was saying, and this kind of goes along the same line as the tattoo subject I was talking about, which for the life of me, I cannot remember if I've ever, on any single video, have ever mentioned that I have a tattoo. I guess I figured it was irrelevant. Potentially, I do not know. I don't always know the way my brain works. Or what it deems important to say at the time one doesn't. Anyway, we need tons of fucking iron, man. Ugh. I don't have any. But yeah, no, I have a tattoo. I got it actually a year ago. Almost a year ago, actually. Not completely a year ago. A year ago on the day before Thanksgiving, or the day of, or the day after, which would be Black Friday, which is a stupid day, but it is what it is. Like, I don't understand Black Friday. I'm not going to go on a tangent about this, because I tend to jump off on tangents, especially today. It's just, I don't understand Black Friday. The deals aren't even that great, and like, I was expecting, like, to see something crazy like $500 TV for like 20 bucks or something. Something fucking insane savings, and it was just like, oh, you can get like a $300 TV for like, oh, 200. It's like, what? It probably was even shittier of a deal than that. It was probably on like 275, 250 or something. And I'm like, people kill each other over mediocre deals like this? Why? Like, that doesn't just tell you how someone can be given an idea, that Americans can just be given an idea and told something and completely buy it. Like, I don't know, that there's a virus killing everybody in the fucking universe and we need to panic and fear our neighbor. And they just completely buy it. 100%. Propaganda is a very powerful tool, people. Just throwing that one out there. Kind of shit on that until the day I die. Probably, ironically, from a virus. Fuck. No, that wouldn't be. I think that would be considered ironic. It's so hard to define actually what irony is and what it isn't. Anyways, I think I went to. Yeah, I did go down this way. Sorry, I went the wrong way. Not important. I went on a tangent. I said I wouldn't. I lied. I'm so sorry. But I mean, I'm sure there's many viewers like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. He's definitely going on a tangent. Give me a second. I can find my spot. Oh, right. It was one of those days. The day before Thanksgiving, the day of Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving. One of those days. I don't fucking know. Why is there? Okay, I'm not gonna ask questions. Just going to accept it and move on. Long shot, lob him. And the only tattoo I have is a semicolon tattoo. Now, for those of you who already know what a semicolon tattoo is, or what it represents, obviously it's a semicolon, like, you know what it is, I would hope so, by just the words, but if you know what it means, what it represents, what it stands for. Now, this could just be a general description, to say the least, so don't crucify me like, you fucking idiot, that's not even what, yeah, no, I'm just generalizing here. It's pretty much a lot of people get it in support for mental health awareness, or at least the way I understand it, the way I interpret it, because that seems to be the general consensus. And the reason I have one, and of course mental illness could be a great topic, a very broad topic. People are kind of just, I need coal for the future, if you're wondering why I'm just straight up drilling for fun. It's because I saw a big patch of coal and I was like, oh, beef up for the future here while we're chit-chatting. And I apparently broke a hole in the wall to the other side. It's very broad. Apparently we're including anxiety and mental illness, and like I completely understand that anxiety is a is truly can be a mental illness. I honestly believe that a lot of people use anxiety as an excuse not to do shit. And what I mean by that is I know people who abuse the fact that they have anxiety and be like, oh, I can't get a job and work, other people gotta pay for me because I just get anxious whenever I go to work, so I can't keep a job. And it's like, my brother has really bad anxiety, like to the point he will not go shopping during the day because he gets anxious that there's gonna be a crowd, and he refuses. Like, it makes him super uncomfortable. I went to a wedding with him once. It was my cousin who was getting married, and like there was a lot of people there, and it was just like it was getting to him pretty bad. And so I had to kind of I stayed next to him and made him feel comfortable. He's like 4 years older than me. I'm just throwing that one out there. He's not young, but also kind of help talk him down and keep him calm and whatnot. And even he has been working since he was 17, 18. So at least 10, 15 years. I don't know. I couldn't do the math right now. I'd say at least 15 years, I think. At least. And yeah, he's had a job. There's literally hasn't been more than maybe a month span where he hasn't been employed. He you know, he has jobs, he has friends, he goes out and does stuff. Like, just because you have anxiety doesn't mean that you get an excuse to do nothing. So, you know, that just drives me insane. When it's just like, oh, like, why don't they have a job? These are some of my friends, quote unquote, in the past. It's just like, oh, she says she gets anxious, so she has bad anxiety, so she can't work. It's like, I don't believe that bullshit. So I think some people, not everyone, just put it out there, but I think some people use it as an excuse not to do anything or have responsibility. So I don't know if I would count it as a mental illness, but it's fine. I know some people do have it bad enough to a point where it is a full-on mental illness, so I understand. Not saying it's not a thing. Just saying some people pretend like it's a thing, and when they don't have it, and they just give a bad rep. That's all I'm saying. Some people ruin it for others. Anyways, but the reason we got it, we as in my family, my mother, my half sister, my half brother, my brother, and some of their spouses and or partners, etc., etc. And I say partner to represent my boyfriend, because like they're in their mid to late 30s, so saying boyfriend and girlfriend at that point just sounds a little too juvenile. If I'm being honest. That's why I like using the term partner more. But whenever you say partner, you assume that it is a same-sex partnership or something like that. But just letting you know, I don't use it in that way. Oof, I'm going down here. I'm gonna be stuck down here, but this is a beautiful pot of iron gold over here. Ooh, I might even build over there to do some mining. I need some iron, baby. Daddy needs some iron. Okay, that's an interesting picture. I turned around to look how much time I had, and I saw a picture of like the Sistine Chapel, but like with Mark and Amy and Ethan. Shit, with Mark as a bronze or gold statue in the background. It's a whole thing. Anyways, sorry. I'm not expecting to be that surprised every time I look around, so I don't think it'll be a big deal, but then it's a big deal. Anyways, but the reason we got it is because my sister's second son has autism and OCD really bad. At the point he can't formulate words. He makes kind of sound effects. Like he's completely functional. Very, very intelligent. He just can't speak. Or at least he can't speak in what we perceive as words. But when you get to know him, you can kind of understand what he's saying. Just like anyone I've taken care of that doesn't actually use sentences and stuff. They use more body language and sounds to get points across. Eventually you just know what they're saying. You get to know them well enough. How much iron do I get? 81. I thought it was gonna be around 50 or 60. I'm actually fucking killing it. I thought I would have guessed much lower, if not for the fact that I saw that I collected 40. And I was like, oh, I must be up to at least around 60 now. I was like, fucking 80, let's go, bitches. So yeah, we got, just kind of raise awareness for him in general. Because my sister is pretty much his full-time caretaker. He does still go to school and whatnot, but she's pretty much his, her job now is pretty much his full-time caretaker. So just kind of we got it in honor of them, but it also kind of goes a step further for me personally, because not only have I taken care of people with developmental disabilities for 2 years in the past, but I also had this tattoo as just kind of a symbol to all my students that suffer from depression, from anxiety, from OCD, from just horrible homes, and which usually causes depression and body image disorders and whatever the case may be. It's just kind of really a rallying call that life gets better and to never stop fighting and whatnot. So this tattoo means even more than just support for me. It's just kind of, I don't know, it just means a lot to me. And that kind of ties into what I usually say every time I make a subscriber. Usually it's 100 per 100 until I get to 1,000, and it'd probably be about like per 500 or something. I don't fucking know. But who knows if that will ever happen. Maybe one day I'll get 1,000. That'd be a fucking crazy day. You know what? If I ever get 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna write this down on the docket now and hope that I don't forget it. I probably won't. Remind me, people. Like, stick around long enough to remind me if this ever happens. We're only 400 away, which sounds like a crazy high number for me, but then again, 600 is a fucking crazy high number because I never thought I'd even get to 100. Ever. So, we're already just killing it with crazy. That didn't happen. You didn't see shit. Y'all didn't see shit. Shut up. You didn't fucking see anything. We only got like half an hour left, people. I'm so sad. I don't know where that place was. That's okay. We have 120. We're good. We don't need to go mine that. We're good at the moment. We can go turn that quest in. And I don't know where this dude is here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm losing the will to care about that dude here. Was that? I don't think that was the place. This is the wand guy's place, which I don't think I got the materials to make that wand, but I'm not 100% positive. If I'm being honest. Oh. Where's this place? Fucking map. Where's this place at? Over here. There we go. Brackenberg. Now we'll go see if we can make the fucking wand and shit. I don't know. Anyways, what I usually end up saying every single year, pretty much at this point, but every single year is that, you know, it's never expected that I even get people that watch my shit. In all honesty, that's still kind of a surprise to me. But apparently I got something. I got something that keeps bringing them back. I don't know what it is, but hey, maybe one day I'll figure it out. Oh, shit. How did I get up there? There's some iron over here. You know I'm gonna grab it. But I mean, really the reason I do this is not for money, it's not for fame, it's not for views, it's not for any of those reasons. I could care less about that in all honesty. Because I don't want to make YouTube a career. It's just a hobby of mine. Something about it I really enjoy. It gets me to play video games more consistently. Instead of playing one for a long time and getting distracted by one of the many, many other games I have. And then not finishing it and whatnot. So that's really nice. But in all honesty, the reason why I do this, and I say this every year, and because I truly mean it, is that I don't know how the fuck I got up there. What the hell? That's Carver Path. Again, it's the same. It's kind of for the purpose that has got me through so many hardships. Whether it be one time when I was like so sick, like I got a yeast infection in my throat. It was fucking horrible. I got it from antibiotics, which makes me nervous anytime someone's like, hey, any doctor's like, hey, we can give you antibiotics. It's like, nah, I'm good. Like, that was some of the most intense physical pain I've ever suffered, and that includes more than the time I fractured my wrist and the time I literally split my knee open to the tissue and had to get 7 stitches. This was worse pain than that. So now I'm good. I can live without that. Thank you very much. Good. I do not know where this other fucker guy is. It could be guy, girl, I don't know, and I really don't, at this point, don't really give a fuck. Because we're almost, what level are we? We are almost level 20, and we have barely just started in this second section here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 worlds into the second section. Like, that's actually yeah, no, I don't give a fuck about this random person who I can't find. I'm just gonna try to open these portals real fast. I have over-dirted myself, haven't I? I don't think I can get more than 400, but I'm not like 100% positive about that. It's either 400 or 500. I think it's 400. I don't know. Yeah, another 7. Give it to me, baby. I can open 5 of these bitches. Let's fucking go. Okay, now it's gonna go down to 3, but fuck, I don't care. Then we'll have to go look for the other one, which is gonna bring it down to 2. Okay, it's fine. How much time we got left? Yeah, not much longer, but we can extend that a teensy bit. At least until we find what we're looking for. Ooh. It is so very below me. I think it's time to dig, motherfucker. Dig into the earth and probably out the side of the fucking world. We'll wait until we get like really deep below us before we make that decision, though. Like, you know. Like, yeah, it is like right down here. I think. I hope. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't turn it off before. Here we go. Where we fall, hopefully not the end of the world. Try to make that rhyme, it didn't work very well. I was already here, wasn't I not? I didn't find anything, did I not? Ooh, maybe I wasn't here. There we go. It's gotta take a little bit, I guess. It's gonna take a little bit. Anyways, there have been people, there have been YouTubers in times where I've either been through really bad physical pain or really bad emotional pain. Hard spots in my life that have made it better because of their videos and stuff. Whether that being Bash, Game Grumps, occasionally Markiplier, Collar Ninja. I just recently watched a lot of his old school fucking League of Legends, Call of Duty. What's that one? Chivalry? I think it's called? I don't remember. I watched a bunch of those. God, they're so fucking funny. Like, watching it again, it's like, he truly is bad at League of Legends. His title wasn't incorrect. But, it is so fucking funny. Anyways, pretty much, I want to be able to give someone that experience. I want to be able to make someone's life better. Even just giving someone a smile throughout the day. Even if it's just relieving the crap, the pain, the stress, the heartache of life. Even for just 20 minutes. Even if it's just for a few seconds. If I can affect someone's life, here we go, in a positive way and just make all their worries go away, even just for a little bit, and just have a laugh. That's why I do this. Honestly, that's why the fuck I do this. And it's the same thing with me in teaching. It's like, I mean, I enjoy teaching, I enjoy learning, I enjoy music, I enjoy teaching music to those who truly want to learn. But when it all comes down to it, I would have to say that the main reason... Did I get more? One more. I can correct it real fast. The main reason why I teach is if I can affect a student's life in a positive way, even if it's just for a few seconds, I feel like I've done my job as a teacher. You know, a lot of what is being forced to be taught in school districts and shit is not important, and students know it's not important. We've been knowing it's not important for fucking years. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit. But I'm not gonna go into that. Anyways, but I mean, the general thing is to be able to for all of you in school, who's watching this, which makes me think, stop watching this while you're watching this. This is not appropriate for you. Get out of here. Anyways, but if you are, I think what is important to remember is it's not what's being taught to you, it's your attitude towards the material. Because the important thing to take away at the end of the day is to level up, motherfucker. Is that you're learning how to get information that you do not know, a concept, a theme, being faced with something that you don't know what it is, and finding ways to solve that issue, whether it be knowledge that you need to know and how to find it, how to access it, solutions to solve any kind of problem, whether it be some kind of word problem, some kind of difficulty in your life, some kind of paperwork problem, whatever it is. Pretty much the most important thing to take away is finding ways to solve difficult solutions that you're going to be faced with in everyday life. That is problem solving and being able to think is really the most important fucking thing that you could learn in school. And yes, the subject matter and stuff that you're being forced to learn these skills is really irrelevant. A lot of it you're never using in your life. But that gives you an opportunity, truly, to change the way you think about things. Instead of looking at it as, this is stupid, there you bitch pirate asses. Didn't I see you at fucking, I don't know. Pretty sure I saw this dude on the wanted signs in the Landlubber's Leap, but just throwing that one out there. Changing your viewpoint in life, I think, is very important, and I'm kind of going to touch on that subject here in the next video, but I would much rather finish talking about this before I end this video, even though it is going over time that I usually keep it at. But fucking these videos, I never stick to a decently structured time. Ever. So, I don't give a fuck. There's two people I have not met. Don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. I think I saw a house like that. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's building time, bitches. So yes, even though it's information that you would never use again, your outlook on life, as I mentioned, that we're going to talk about here later, is very important. It's very important for your happiness. Yay, ha, bitch! Oh god, there's more than one person here. I was not prepared. Get some splash, get some splash. Ran right into that because I don't give a fuck. Instead of looking at it as, this is stupid, when are we ever going to use this again in our life? The way I highly recommend that you start looking at things is okay, this is information that I don't know. How can I find ways of either solving this problem or finding information on this? Because that is something that I honestly do almost every single day of my life. Whether it be tiny, insignificant things like my parents called me up the other day and they got a new car and they're just like, hey, how the fuck do I program this? Program the settings and with this technology so that I can erase the pre-selected radio stations. I don't know, you push the button and it goes to that radio station, whatever the fuck that's called. I know there's a term for it. My mind's blanking on what that term would be. Anyways, insignificant. There's fire over there. I'm going that direction. I fucking missed. I've died so many times because I thought I planted it and I did not. And my brain notes that I didn't hear the sound, it's too late. I'm spiraling to my death. And they're just like, do you know how to do that? And it's like, no, not really. Never done that before with a more advanced make and model of a vehicle. But I know I could find out. Like, because I have found ways to solutions that of things like all the fucking time. Like, and you would think it's like it's an easy solution, right? Not the car that I'm talking about. That wasn't an easy solution. That took me literally 10 seconds, if that, to find the answer to that. I was like, oh, that's fucking easy. Here you go. Is what you do. But you'd think it's easy, but I gotta tell you, the number of people that I see on a daily basis that is so fucking stupid is astounding. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, it's fucking flabbergasting. Like, I am so surprised. I shouldn't be by this point, but it's just like, I want to believe that people aren't this stupid, and part of me has to believe that they didn't learn how to problem solve in school, because they probably like, this is fucking stupid, and didn't pay attention, and it's like, well, yeah, it may have been fucking stupid, but guess what, now you're fucking stupid, because you didn't pay attention. So, just advice is, don't be like those people. Like, school may suck, sure, yeah, that's fair. Until you get to a point where I've probably opened that one from a different world. I was just like, I don't think I've been here? Question mark? I need cotton. And I don't really care about finding that one last person, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go make some cotton, if I can. Linen or whatever the fuck I'm making. I do not have much time left, people. That makes me sad. Well, we'll start this next video and we'll talk about the last two things that I want to talk about, and then we'll move on.